Okay, we are looking at gold now. Now gold is clearly in a lateral movement, in a large scale lateral movement. The big question is, what is it? What is it? What is going on here? There are several options possible. That could be an A, and we have witnessed a B that terminated here. We're going down for a C. As you can see, I'll go to the 4-hour scale. Give us a bit more perspective here. When I describe the wave count, I think is a good option to consider. So just follow my explanation and disregard the other labelings that somehow don't fit, because there are many options. So I have in mind one or two really options that could play out here, that I suspect are playing out here. So ABC, which is an A, that's a B with possibly A, B, C, not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is something that looking to me like it has lost credibility in terms of the pattern. It didn't come back quick, so that's very unlikely. But there could be an ABC right here, which gave us the B. And gold seems to me to want to go lower. Yeah. And I'm going to show you something on the weekly scale that will strengthen the notion that the bears are going now to voice the intent. They are going to succeed, in my opinion, taking it down to 3,200 and maybe lower. I can't guarantee it's going to go a lot lower than that, but there is a possibility, and I'm going to show you in a sec. But right now, I would be the first one here to tell you that I'll be very surprised if it suddenly shoots like that. Yeah, that will surprise me a lot, and that will evidently throw into sharp focus some more dramatic reading for gold. But at this point in time, the way I've been observing it now going sideways here, I think it's almost certain, as far as I'm concerned, that it'll continue to drift down. No meltdown, nothing dramatic, but it'll continue to lose every day a little bit. It will come to the support that we have here, and that will be a key level for you to watch how it behaves and what sort of pattern it drew for us as it was coming down. Now, I said I'm going to show you something on the weekly, and that's what I want to show you. Look, this is the RSI on the weekly. Do you see shoulder, head, shoulder? You see a neckline. Do you see what happened? Might mean nothing, but I think that totally ignoring it is not a good idea, especially when I tell you that I see strong chance that palladium and platinum entering also a weekly scale correction, as I said in the introduction to this video, and silver is yet to clarify its intention, but I think that silver seems to me like it's making noises. It's going for also some sort of a correction, and I'll examine silver in a sec. Now, we have here a relationship on the weekly scale between the 21 moving average, which is in black, that has been all along the support of this rally. You can see starting from here, again, and then it took off, and then the 10 moving average, which is in red, if you like, was the fast-paced. When it was going on an acceleration, you had the 10 supporting, but when the 10 sort of was not there, couldn't support it because the impulse wave terminated and it went for a correction, then the 21 was the 21 moving average was the one that supported the corrections. Yeah, gave a limit, if you like, to the corrections. And look what's going on now. Again, we are looking at the 10 supporting the impulse wave. You can see that, and now it's beginning to actually dip under the 10. Do you see that? It's beginning to dip under the 10. Would it go to the 21? I think yes. I won't be surprised. So that takes us to 3,000. Right now the 21 moving average is at 3168 or so. Going back there will not be a big shock or something terribly unusual when you look at the weekly scale advance here. Now there are several ways to read and subdivide the price action as it was coming up. I will not dwell half an hour on that. I will just tell you that if we stop at the 21 moving average and we don't break the bottom of the A that I mapped here, yeah, I wrote here, we just continue sideways. We end up having a nice triangle. The best wave count to treat this is that we have a fourth wave, and the debate could go on then. It's a fourth wave on which level? Do we have a 1, 2 on the black scale? That's a 3 on the black scale. That's a 4 on the black scale. We're going up for the fifth. Or in fact, we should go with a 1, 2 on the red scale here, which is a lower scale. And then you have a 3, 4, etc. I would say that it all depends how long this fourth wave is going to go on. Because a higher scale will allow it to go on for, let's say, another 4 weeks, yes, before it's ready to go for the fifth. And it will mean, of course, a lot in terms of the movement, both in terms of price and time. So bear in mind, RSI is not there to give us a precise reading for the next move, let's say in the next 24 hours or something. But it does give us an idea more or less where we are. Look what happened here when it went overbought substantially on the weekly. We did get that pause. No crash. There was not necessarily a total meltdown. We didn't go to oversold, but you can see that the market paused for quite a while. And the same thing happened here. It went to overbought, and then no breakdown, no meltdown, but the market stalled. The rally stalled here, and we had to wait several months before it was ready to resume the run. And I think similar thing is probably playing out here. We went to overbought several times. Nevertheless, it kept pushing higher, but now the bulls gave what they had to give. They are now an empty bucket in terms of energy. That's it. Now it's going to come down. Again, not necessarily a huge meltdown, but a correction looks extremely likely. Good. Let's have a look now at silver. Now I'm going to keep the weekly scale. And that movement that I showed you in the case of gold started at the same level that I'm showing you here. So here we have several options. That's a 1, 2, that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 5, so that's 1, that's an A, B, C, that's 2. What silver is doing now will be decided in the next week or two in terms of, is that a 1, 2, 3 and we are in a tiny fourth wave? If so, it has no business coming down substantially. If it does come down substantially, and what I mean substantially, it should break down to 33, 30, I mean coming down here, which is not out of question. Okay, it's not out of question at all. If you do come down to this level, silver will, in my opinion, will signal that we are supposed to take all of this as 1. So you'll have like this 1, forget about the 1, 2, you'll have 1, you'll have 2. That will be a possible reading, that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, in which case, if this is correct, silver to the moon. Silver will fly, go up, up, up. Very, very bullish. Okay, now silver can diverge from gold. We have seen these things happening in the past. Right now, it is clearly in a corrective phase. We just have to exercise a bit of patience to see if this support holds here on the daily. If it doesn't, then there is a fair chance it's going down to the next two horizontal lines. And as I said to you, the consequence of that will be that this is probably 1. Now you might say, what about silver going back to 28? Well, anything could happen, but I've told you all along that we have, in case of the metals, we have a range. We have a range of performance. We have platinum is the leader, palladium right next to it. We have then silver, and then we have gold. They do change. They do change over time. First, there was gold that was leading the way. Now gold is behind. Silver then took over for a while, and now silver is slightly behind platinum. Platinum is showing the way with palladium, and platinum does not show at this point in time that we are going for a monthly scale correction. Weekly scale, yes. Monthly scale, no. And the correction is not to the extent, in my opinion, that will send silver back to 28. So I wouldn't think that it's going back there. Okay, that's my reading of silver at this point.